I think it's really important to talk about this idea of running out of time when you're pursuing an art career. I can't tell you how many times, as someone that's much older now, I'm 29 at the moment, and there's many times I felt that I've running out of time, especially in my early 20s, as soon as or even when I got out of high school, I felt like I needed to lock in, just be on the grind and keep pushing and pushing. And then for some reason, I felt like around my 20, when I was 25, I felt like, oh, life is over. I'm cooked. Like, I have failed in this creative journey, but I'm here to remind you that, dude, like, chill the fuck out. What I'm trying to say is, hey, like, be kinder to yourself. Like, realistically, be kinder to yourself. One of the best advices I've heard, especially in this art journey, is like, dude, you're gonna make art your whole life, and there is no necessarily like finish line. It's a big marathon, so you have to treat it like a marathon, not like a quick sprint. So I see a lot of young artists, especially when I was their age, that it's good that you have that hunger. Like, the hunger to learn is important. I'm not saying you should not get rid of that. That alone is going to drive you a lot. But this idea of like, I need to be a pro artist in 2 to 3 years is insane to me, especially if you're a beginner artist. Like, yeah, I know there are gifted artists, individuals that do, they can definitely do that. But if you're not that person, don't beat yourself up, especially if you're seeing someone that's like a prodigy, who's like 12 and they're already mastered a really fun aesthetic, anatomy, all those other kind of, I don't know, just fundamentals in general, and they've already mastered all that. Don't beat yourself up, dude. That's them. That's their path. Or you gotta worry about you, bro. You gotta worry about your own path. I also should add, a lot of us come from different backgrounds. That's a given. Some of us are more privileged than others, whether or not you believe in that. I definitely do. There's some people that already have more financial, like they're in a more stable living situation where they can produce work. They just have more time in their hands to produce work. And there's some people that are, working 2 to 3 jobs to survive, and just making artwork is super hard. Like, it's probably like the last thing in their mind is to just come home and make art after a long day of work. So, there's different variables, and I'm here to remind you, like, just be a little nicer to yourself. The best thing you can do is building, I would say, building good habits. So drawing as a habit is going to outpace anybody that only runs on inspiration. But I think that's like one aspect of like being an artist that you should kind of implement, or you should implement in your creative journey. I think social media also plays a double-edged sword in how we view success as an artist. You probably end up seeing your favorite Instagram artist, or on TikTok, or here on YouTube. You see all these really cool artists that have all these huge subscribe counts or huge followings, and you're wondering, like, man, if I grind every day like 110%, I'm gonna get to that point too. And I feel like you can sometimes you will burn out, and so you have to be careful with that. But I think social media is like that double-edged sword. Like I mentioned, I think it's damaging. It can definitely change your life, there's no denying that. But the other side of that is, you see all these like successful people, and you start chasing that success, and you might build some really bad habits on viewing your art career in tandem with like view counts, which will definitely have like this really negative effect in the way you view art. So I'd be careful, is what I'm trying to say. Don't get discouraged if you are pursuing this art career and you are making content. Don't feel discouraged that the needle isn't moving fast enough. Like I said before, this is a marathon. Don't think of it as a sprint. And the thing is, with the internet, sometimes you end up having that virality moment. And I would strongly suggest trying not to go viral. I think just having a steady pace will outshine that virality. Because sometimes with blowing up real fast, you don't really have the time to create your community the way you want to. It's like just a lot of random subscribers that are there for 2 seconds, and they'll never really engage with you again. So I would suggest being a little careful with how you create your content. But you know, shoot, I'm trying to talk about how to feel like you're not running out of time. And I guess at the end of the day, what I'm just trying to say is, you know, just be careful. And at the end of the day, I'm just trying to tell you, be happy with where you are right now. We're living in the present, not the future, guys. I really don't know what else to say other than, yeah, just keep grinding. Don't chase numbers, don't chase views, build good habits, keep at it one day at a time. And yeah, that's all I got, you know, shoot. I couldn't do a recording, so this is all I got. I'm just using my VTuber and some footage that I had recorded, and hopefully you enjoy the video, you know. And yeah, that's all I got, homies. Y'all make good choices, and goodbye.